这一集我们会在哪里呢？我们在城市中的秘密菜园，欢迎来到Kebun-Kebun Bangsar。
Let's give you a bit of background to this project. It started in 2013. Many years of application. We use social media a lot to raise funds to start it. We also got a grant from Think City, a Kickstarter grant. And we have probably in our pool of volunteers, I think a few hundred volunteers. Very key volunteers that comes almost every other day or every day. We have about maybe 10 to 20. And then we got 2 full-time staff. So today we are financially sustainable already because we got a lot of visitors. We don't collect money because we want people to come very often. Some families comes every day. If you charge a door price, they will not come. So we want to make it accessible, especially to the poor. The vegetables that we plant are 100% given out. Our volunteers don't even take. Given out to feed the underprivileged. So in our recipient list, we got 2 soup kitchens, 1 orphanage, refugee groups, and also PPR flats. We also collect. Obviously, we are running a permaculture system here where we don't use chemicals. And we try to be as self-sustaining as possible. So the idea for us is that this is not a project. This is about the idea of a movement, to kind of encourage Malaysians to take control of or self-help and volunteer and reclaim back land that is unutilized or underutilized and use it for our community. The permaculture system here is about trying to work with the land very sensitively. It's about trying to create a very biodiverse ecosystem. That's why you see things like the wetland. That's to encourage like the small animals, the dragonflies, and all the natural predators of the pests. If you see our vegetables, there is, even though we don't cover it, there's very little pest attack. The reason is because we also don't cut down everything. So we leave a lot of semak like that, long grasses, short unkept areas. So then the existing or the grasshoppers, the caterpillars that will eat vegetables, they will still have their food source undisturbed. Basically, in Malaysia, we always think that we need big changes, but actually we really don't. What we need is really small actions like this that will contribute. When we do it and scale it up, it becomes a kind of an agent of change. Giving Malaysians hope to stay back in Malaysia, building a more healthy environment, giving consciousness, especially to the kids, so then the future might be a bit better for everybody. One of the things is to try to bring our community together, whether it's different racial groups, different nationalities, different age group. And one of the things that unite us a lot is eating. So that's why we built all this dining table here. We have a lot of communal lunches here, where people just bring in their food, they cook, and then we feed anybody that wants to eat here.
Hi, my name is Ai, and I have been coming to Kebun-Kebun as a volunteer. I was very interested in knowing about Malaysian plants and also how to do planting. So since coming here, I learned a lot. Parents are bringing their children here, and I think it's a very good exposure. They are coming close to nature. It's like a lot of fresh air, and meet a lot of people who are committed to urban farming.
My name is Irene. For composting in a farm like this, we use a very lazy man method. That is basically whatever grass and branches and leaves that we could collect from or cut from the kebun, we'll throw it into a bin, which is made out of some plastic pellet materials. And sometimes people give us some dry leaves and grass cutting. And we do get a lot of organic materials like vegetable cuttings and some kind of fruit cuttings. And when people bring it here, they are very good. They usually will put into our bins for us, and they don't put plastic inside. The rain from the sky will actually provide the moisture. Yeah, and because the parrots has got a lot of holes here and there, it provides the aeration. So basically, it will work by itself, but it takes a longer time. And then after a while, when they become softer and in powder form, they will drop into the bottom. Then our workers will shower it out. It's just as simple as this. But to speed it up, of course, we could add some cow dung, which we have 3 cows here, the parents plus a little girl. Yeah.
第一次来这个菜园的时候，其实已经可以感受到这个菜园是被赋予意义的。然后跟 Seksan 了解完过后呢，因为其实这个菜园真的有一种革命在，一种其实马来西亚人也可以为马来西亚人做一些事情的一种革命，一种可以做出的改变，是你所有所种出来的菜100%都会捐赠出去。我也相信，经过一场疫情过后，大家也懂，就是食物是我们最基本的需求。Kebun-Kebun Bangsar在做的一个事情，就是一个很重要的事情，就是重新教育我们怎样用没有化学物品、没有人造的一些因素下去让这个食物链、这个生态环境是健康的。就例如你会看到这里会有蜜蜂，你会看到有羊，你会看到有牛、鸡，还有兔子。那这些生物呢，其实它们都在为这个生态系统做出一个贡献。像是蜜蜂就需要采花蜜，然后再重新的让花朵生长起来。然后羊群呢，就是羊群跟牛群就会帮忙除草，所以这里就不需要用到除草机。鸡呢就吃虫，所以这些菜种出来都会是健康的。厨房所收到的厨余，或者是牛的粪便、牛羊的粪便，都会重新进回去我们的土壤里面，让我们重新再生产我们的食物出来。大家可以来到Kebun-Kebun Bangsar，是时候接触回我们最基本的自然生态，然后回归自然，也想想看自己可以为大自然贡献出一些什么。喜欢我的影片的话，记得订阅、留言和按赞。我是凯文，下次见。Papago。